make sure this is working right. Yep. It appears my mic is working right, so let me double check that to make sure in my browser. Da-da-dee, da-da-dee. Where are you wee bastard? Yep, it's got the volume. Let me turn my mic up a little bit because that seemed kind of low. Just give me a second here. Da-da-dee, da-da-dee. No, it's not what I want. It's not what I wanted. That's my really horrible. I can do a pretty good Irish accent for obvious reasons. Not just ethnicity that I was born with, obviously, but the fact that I grew up around it a little bit too. But English is a little bit beyond me. I hate this. My eyesight is the suck. Okay, so Batman. All right, audio. Okay, that's fine. Want the specific properties. No, that's not what I want. Okay, there it is. Alright, so let me put this over here. One more thing. By the way, I hope everybody is having and or had a good weekend. Mine wasn't too bad. It's sunny. Yeah, it's still sunny today. It was sunny yesterday. It was sunny today, which is cool. Where's my mic? Mic. There we go. And 100. Okay, cool. So, this is the Existential Cafe and Gaming channel. You can call me Cafe. You can call me Shaban. You can whatever, as long as it's not late for dinner. I'm copacetic with it. I am gamer. I'm an author. I'm a cartoonist. I have a cartoon on Blue Sky called, ironically enough, The Existential Cafe. And that dips into politics, religion, philosophy, pop culture, celebrities. I've done a little bit on the orange, as he's called in the comic strip, the orange orangutan. Emphasis on the tan. I've also dipped into Christopher Hitchens and a few others. I even, if any of you, those of you in the know, what's up, geek? Thanks for the lurk. Those of you in the know, Hemant Mehta is, if I'm pronouncing that right, is also known as a friendly atheist. I did a little comic strip about him, just 1 or 2 panels, and tagged him in it on Blue Sky, just, for the heck of it, to let him see it. And he actually responded back, which was kind of cool, very nice of him. He liked the comic, whatever, so that's cool. So, enough of that crap. We're going to get into this stuff. You came here to watch me die repeatedly. That's what's going to happen. So, let me switch my screens here. All right. For those of you, hold on a second. Why is this not? There we go. Okay. For those of you who have been under a rock the last 30, 40 years or whatever, Fallout 4, there's various versions. There was Fallout 1, 2, 3, 4, then there's 4 New Vegas, then there's 4 whatever, DLCs and whatever. Downloadable content, for those who don't know what a DLC is. Basically what happens after a nuclear war. It is kind of... Okay, so a lot of people know what steampunk is. Okay, obviously, usually it's set somewhere between 1850 to 1900, maybe 1920s tops. Okay, and that is where it's obviously the clothing. There's an old joke that goes, steampunk was invented when goths discovered brown, which isn't completely inaccurate. But there's also, like in the movie League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Captain Nemo's ship, the Nautilus, was steampunk in nature. It's, a lot of gears and cogs and, whatever. A lot of stuff is run by phlogiston, which is basically kind of like uranium. And it's usually, like, for example, with steampunk, you not only have that technology, but it's future to what you would consider. Like, for example, in one of my steampunk series, the Gadgeteers, basically superheroes and supervillains, there's a thing called a chronoscope. It's kind of like they don't have TV. What they do and they don't. Okay, so it's like what we do now with our cell phones. Okay, except it's fixed, on TV, at least currently. It's fixed so that like people who can afford it, because they're still ain't cheap yet, have it in their homes. It's just a big TV basically. Okay, but you can also talk to other people, so it's like a TV combination cell phone, I guess you could call it, or video chat or whatever. Well, diesel punk is like that, except it's set in the 40s and 50s, and a lot of big fins on the cars and big motors. You kind of have that early science fiction. That was the golden age of science fiction, was the 30s, 40s, and 50s. Trips to Venus in Europe, when they thought that Venus was habitable, and the same thing for Europe. Europa. The same thing for Jupiter, etc. That's what diesel punk is. And this is kind of sort of diesel punk combination. So we're going to go back to quick save. Now this is one of my toys. Alright. Okay, so first of all, let's give you a look at the map. I scroll this out as... No, I don't want to cancel. Stop. Scroll this out as far as I can. Okay, I can move the map around. These places here where it shows that a solid color plus the name, I've been there and visited. This one, Good Neighbor, I've not yet been there. Four-leaf fish packing, I've not been there. In Combat Zone for Bellston Club, I have not been there. It's pretty dangerous. I haven't got to those areas yet because I'm not gonna, I'm already dying up as it is. Okay. Drumlin Diner, Museum of Freedom. You start out here in the vault, okay, that was the idea in the 40s and 50s, was that they would build these big, huge vaults underground in case nuclear war happened. Some people would survive, etc. It's kind of the idea of the whole game. And in the game, instead of dollars or coinage or whatever, they use bottle caps. Whatever, same thing. Okay, you can sell a gun or buy a gun for however many bottle caps or whatever. You can also trade steel for bottle caps, vice versa, etc. So now you can see on the left-hand side of the screen here, I have this is a representation of my armor and where it needs to be repaired. Okay, obviously you can see the helmet needs to be repaired. This thing on my wrist, let's back it off here, is called a Pip-Boy. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna get out of the armor for a minute. Okay, you can see my character. Pretty much any 3D character. You can male, female. The basis of the game, the biggest main quest is that you're trying to find your child. You had a baby, and the bad guys stole the baby. Okay, the Institute, pretty much the main bad guys, stole the baby. When you start the game, you are either the either male or female. That's all they have. Okay, and you're married. So if you want to play a male character, your wife is the one who gets entrapped by the Institute, and vice versa. Okay. This is, like I said, this is my power armor, T45. Yay! Okay, so I'm going to enter it again. I'll show you. I kind of like that animation too. Oh look, I'm a little robot. I can jump. I can run. Not as fast as I would normally be able to without the armor, obviously, but I can run. Okay, so now, here's in the garage, of course. I'm going to go up to here. Get back out of the armor. Okay, now you have to go to here to a workshop to get your armor or whatever repaired. Okay, you can also build stuff here. You can craft stuff. It's a crafting game as well. You can make homemade weapons, all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna go to craft. Okay. And I definitely need to repair. So it's going to cost me 4 steel for that. What? Oh, hold on, hold on. Scared me. I thought it took the whole 100 steel. Okay, so repair, 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 and it isn't like spread out. So because you can also do especially electro requirements. I don't need. Oh, I don't have circuitry. Shoot. I didn't know I needed that. Okay. Let's back out of here. Yes, I want to exit the station. Okay, because if I go... Would you get out of the way? No. Yes, I want to exit the station. Not their fault, mine. I pushed the wrong button. Okay. So now... Where are you? Where are you? Where am I? Where am I? Okay, there's the garage. Okay, now I'm lost. Is there nobody here? Oh, wait a minute. This isn't the diner. Duh. Never mind. Okay. So, get back into the armor. I have repaired everything except for, I think, the chest. Let's see. Okay. And I don't want to take the time to run back and forth. So where is diner? It's the closest regular merchant. Some mutants here, obviously. It's get more dangerous the farther south you travel. Okay, so I'm going to leave the armor out here because it's easier to maneuver inside a small space. When you go, now you have to be careful when you're pushing stuff.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell.
Oh, shut up.
Thank you.
Yeah, fine. Okay. I want to barter.
Hey there. Shop's open. What do you want?
$1 billion.
I'll think about it. I got a store to run here. You gonna buy?
I would.
Not interested.
If you would frickin' let me. So let's crece cape ma valor de pito le chino puta pinche
Yes.
madre. Shut up.
Hey. Shop's open. What do you want?
Finally.
Sure. Let's take a look. All salvage. But nothing's junk.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, you can buy canisters, a bag of fertilizer, you can blowtorch, you can make bombs in here, all kinds of stuff. I needed... Of course it doesn't have circuitry. Why would it have circuitry? Anyway, but I can sell shit, so... I don't need the 38 rounds. Let's see, I need the 45. I don't need 3 10mm pistols. Bobby pins you use for picking locks. Crispy squirrel bits. Apples. You'll see the number 3 on there where it says rads. The second number down, HP is hit points, and then rads. That's how much radiation you get from when you eat one of those. And it can reduce the amount of health that you have. You have X amount of health. And let's say a quarter of that is radiation. Okay, so that this is all that you can have, max health you can gain until you get rid of that radiation. Let's see, which one does more damage? 10, 13. They're both 45 armor. Let's get rid of that one. Iguana on a stick. Jet. Slows time for 10 seconds. Cool. Chest piece. Ramen. Purified water. Purified water can also heal you. Eating food that's not radiated can heal you. Purified water can heal you. You can also pick up, like, squirrel on a stick, which is one I'll show you here in a second. And you can eat that, but it's radiated. But if you cook it at a campfire, it will get rid of that radiation. By magic, I guess. I don't know. So, newspapers, shipment of steel, squirrel on a stick, squirrel kebabs. Let's see, sweet rolls. Let's see, Wonder Glue, he said. Okay, whatever, that's fine. So, yes. So now, whoops. Go away, Trudy. No, I didn't want. Wow. That's my minigun, by the way. Where the hell did I put my armor? Hello? Armor, armor, armor. Did I leave it over there? This is my minigun, by the way. I'll show you here in just a second. Takes a second or two to wind up. Oh, that's right. I left it back at the. Did I? Wait, no. I didn't leave it back there. It's here, isn't it? Here. Armor, 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 armor. Aha! Oh ho hee hee. I found thee. There. So now we'll head back to Diamond City, which is the main place to be. I don't want to grow up on Toys R Us kid. Map. Let's see. I don't want to do Wilson Club. Let's go Diamond City Market first of all. Now, pretty soon in the game, you get what's called a Pip-Boy, and that's a thing on your wrist. It's what you use to keep track of your inventory, your health, your armor, all kinds of stuff. For your stats, and in fact, I'm getting ready to raise up a stat, so I'll show you here in just a second.
Hey there, lady.
Oh, shut up. Okay, let's see. Now, if you look on the bottom of the map, you will see that looks like a rectangle, almost like a cell phone. It's got a little solid rectangle above it.
Shoot you, because that would be rude.
Shut up.
Would you even feel it?
No. Those are quest markers, quest directions on your compass. Okay. So you distracted me. What the hell was I doing? Oh, so you go to your Pip-Boy, which is inventory now, until it just shows up as inventory until you get the Pip-Boy. Then all this stuff can show up. So you can look at your weapons. Okay. I have a minigun, submachine gun. See, this only does 8 damage, but the fire rate is 272. This does 13 damage. The fire rate is half of that, roughly, 127. Whatever, that's fine. And you go to apparel, which includes armor. I forgot to put it back on. Where am I going to get circuitry? Let's see. If I were a rich man, diddle doodle, diddle doodle, diddle doodle, down. It's nighttime, so ain't nobody going to be open. So in that case, oh, shut up. Yeah, whatever. Wait a minute.
We're so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping needs. We buy and sell everything. From everyone. Always.
There. The robot's
We
name is
also buy any unwanted items you may
Percy.
be carrying on your person. And we're open 24 hours a day.
Myrna does it during daytime, and
Maybe later.
Of course. Oh, I do hope you're here to make a purchase.
I would if you'd let me.
I live for.
Finally.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, goody.
Okay. Circuitry and let's see. Of course not. So it may be under a different name because, like, I found they didn't have steel. What they had was shipment of steel. So maybe it's under a shipment or something like that. So let's take a look here. Grenades, mines, glass pitcher, hair trigger pipe, Gwinnett brew. Kind of like Guinness, I guess, in a way. And by the way, if anybody's watching or whatever, the movie tonight is on the Discord is the second movie in the franchise, Underworld Evolution, Vampires and Werewolves. This one goes a little bit more into the history of the franchise. Laundered blue dress, that's hilarious. If any of you don't understand that, look up blue dress and Clinton. Medex. Sure, I'll get one of those. Plasma cartridge. Anything which would ship my ceramic, copper, plastic, rubber, spring, steel, wood. Well, shoot fire. We're going to accept that trade. Anyway. Well, so much for that idea.
Word is something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft near Salem. Why would anyone even go there? Abandoned forever.
Shut up. I already got enough quests as it is. So let's see. Where am I going? What am I doing here? Miscellaneous, maybe? No? Password, passkey, door, bobblehead, tokens, mods, made, data. I think that's what it was. Yes. Okay. Gain access to Murawski's Chems Lab. Which I think I did. Unlikely Valentine. Road to Freedom. Fire support. When freedom calls, join him in Sanctuary. Okay. Now, I just don't remember when Sanctuary, where Sanctuary was. Let's see. Vault, Hardware Town, Diamond City. Wait a minute. Nope. Common, Combat Zone. University Point, Four Leaf. Grey Garden, Drumlin, Freedom, Concord. Oh. I thought it was north, but I didn't realize it was that far north. Bobby pins, more effective than electrics? Actually, yes, in this game they are. I saw your firearm that you showed Isaiah. That was cool. When my daughter comes up, she's going to be bringing up, because I have a cousin that has a bunch of land outside of town. So we're going to do a little plinking with the kids. My grandkids are, well, the one is too young. But my grandkids are, one is, the oldest is 8, then the twins are 7. Yeah, the oldest is 8 and then the twins are 7. And I started plinking around when I was 6 and got my first deer when I was 8. So, where am I going here? Let's... As you go fast travel to it. Okay. I've already done that already. Still learning about this game. Having fun with it, but still learning. Oh yeah, that's right. This is wow. There's a ton more people than when I saw it earlier. This is where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Somewhere around here. I think it's up on that hill, or
Yeah.
that hill is where the vault was when you first start the game. Okay, so
At least it's not raining.
there he is.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
So, do you believe in these visions she has?
I didn't used to, but how did she know about this place? I think she has some kind of a gift. Best not to ignore it. I mean, look at this place. I really think this could be what we've been looking for.
Yeah. I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here. Over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
Just my son.
That's who she's looking for.
Somebody took him away while I was still trapped.
And killed her husband.
I've been looking for him.
Damn. I'm sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask.
Another
I've
quest.
had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there, somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
What kind of help do they need?
Sounded like the usual. Raiders.
Ah.
You'll have to get all the details when you talk to them.
I mean, I could hit no, but Indigenous says it took me a while, forever to put the app on my phone, but I'm here. What's up, Indigenous? So, Preston just gave me the quest. I don't know if you caught it, but Preston just gave me the quest to go help this small village or whatever, you know, from the Raiders. I've tried playing evil characters over the years. I can't do it. I mean, I can play sort of evil, like for example with Elder Scrolls Online. I can play assassins or whatever. The class is assassin, but because Elder Scrolls Online gets just as detailed, if not more, into ethical questions than this game does. And your questions also, just like this game, make a difference in the outcome. Okay, not like the end game or whatever, you know, but just as far as, you know, where your storylines go and stuff like that. And I've tried. I a couple times. I played Elder Scrolls for like 8 years, and I tried twice, 2 or 3 times, I think, playing and just flat out evil character. I'm doing whatever I'm doing for money. I'll kill anything, whatever. And I ended up deleting the character. I just couldn't do it. So yes, I'm gonna help.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for Sturgis, but also it said I can use the workshop here, which is cool. So I'll talk to the settlers at 10 Pines Bluff. Alright, so now let's Sanctuary, just says Sanctuary, it doesn't say anything specifically or whatever. So, wait a minute. Is that? That's all that crap. How big this map is. Okay, so straight east is 10 Pines Bluff, but I don't want to go there yet. I want to see where is here. Boogity, 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 boogity. You'd think they would go, hey, okay, so we're going to show you, I can jump a little bit. Oh, I wanted to show you the animation for this too, Indigenous. I like this. Look at my character. I've always liked just pure white hair for some reason. In fact, I have a hair wax. A hair wax. Try again. You have to put it on your hair when it's clean and semi-damp. So later today I'm going to try it.
Need something?
I need locations and stuff on the map, but you're not going to give it to me. Anyway, you put it on your hair where it's semi-dry, not completely dry, not completely wet. Okay, and it's color. All right, but it doesn't color your hair per se. It doesn't damage your hair, whatever in that regard. It's a wax. It's a color. And then you let it dry, and it's whatever color it is. So I have. Let's see if it shows the color well in the camera. Okay, well, I mean, you can see that that's white. Okay, that's just the paper, but that's the color that's in the jar itself. And I think I took the lid off of this one. I did not. I'm gonna do it right now. Anyway.
Welcome back, Mom.
Oh, shut up.
I do hope
And that's
you
the blue.
find some assistance.
So if it works, I'm going to test it on my hair first a little bit, and see what it does, whether it's dry or damp or whatever. But if it works right, I'm going to do the right side blue, which will be the color of woad, and then the left side completely white. Let's see.
How were things here while I was gone?
They were just catching up on some old yard work with the occasional pest control. And you, Mom? Anything to be found in Concord?
You could say that. I made a few new friends.
Can't have enough of those these days. I realize that I'm no Mr. Gutsy, but if needed, I'd be honored to accompany you throughout the Commonwealth. Just say the word.
Sure.
Yes, of course.
Lead the way, Mom.
Now, the first, face your companion and press E to begin issuing commands.
Hey,
Something you need, Mom?
over here.
Presently, Mom.
Oh, okay. So now, let me go back into the armor and see if he stays there, if he disappears, or what.
Have a quiet, Mom.
I mean, I know what,
Move here.
Of course, Mom.
okay. I needed to go east. Let's see. Anything? There's supposedly a workshop around here somewhere. I don't know where. So, direction. Who's got the direction? Wait a minute. Is it east or is it southeast? Map. Yeah, pretty much straight east through that water. But let's, the heck with it, we'll fast travel there. That way I don't have to worry about crossing, because most water, outdoor water, is irradiated and not good. It will kill you. Okay. So now, where's my direction here? East to east, correct? What weapon do I have? Hero, weapons. No, I don't want the pistol. Nerf. Let's see, that does 10 damage. 127. 13 damage. 127. Or minigun. See, minigun does more damage because it fires twice as fast. But the problem, the thing I don't like about the minigun, it takes like 3 seconds to boot up each time. So, whereas the submachine gun just goes right off. Reload. Okay, which direction am I going?
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Where are you at, you little bastards? Are we attacking my robot? Yeah, run! Run, you little sucker! Cosworth!
Hey,
I'll find you eventually.
come on.
I dare say I'm
Follow me,
slightly
doofus. Okay, what direction am I going? Pretty much go same direction. We can go this way. Okay. How far along am I? That's not where I wanted to do. So I wanted to go there. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna place a marker. I guess you can just keep following the road to the east. Charge! Dun, 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 dun. This way. Really? Taught you was bad, didn't you? Nah. Got a hostile right here, motherfucker.
What's all this then?
I'll get the 38 now. Yeah. Oh, let's see. We go that way? That way. I wish the map showed the actual map of the area, not just, oh, here's a town. It kind of sort of does in Diamond City. It's a little bit better. Oh, maybe. Get stuck by a fence. I can't just run through the fence. Oh no, that would be too logical. Okay. Let me do a little healing here. Always good to have squirrel on a stick. Hold on a second. God, I hate this crap. Where's my browser? Browser. Yes, I'm gonna block them. It's not an actual person anyway. It's just spam. So, anyway, get rid of that crap. Get back to the game. Okay, I'm going east, which is that way. You can even get to the point of being, which I don't like, first person. Oh. No, I'm not going to kill Settler. Like I said, I could try to be evil, but no. In fact, I think I am going to switch my Twitch chat also to you have to follow it for 24 hours before you can comment. That cuts out a lot of the bots. No. Where are we? Where are we? Are we there? Sort of. Need to go up to the left a little bit. That way. Ooh, look. Freeway overpass. I wonder. So let's follow that road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the dirty gray road. We're up to see the wizard, wonderful Wizard of Oz. That's funny that if I do it fast enough. Okay, well I tried it. It kind of locked the animation, so that you couldn't, it wouldn't move the legs. Sometimes there's stuff in there, but nothing. So I wonder if that's the quote-unquote town. Nope, so I gotta go quite a bit that way.
What's all this then?
Oh.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Yeah, I don't want any clams. You can make stuff with this game. You can make poisons and bombs and all kinds of stuff. I will bet you. Granted, you have stand less chance of. Wait a minute, where'd it go? There it is. No! Get out of the way, Codsworth. I'm going to show you you can harvest stuff here. Somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. You sell it, you know, in town. I have a feeling not too far over this hill should be the area we seek. Ten Pines Bluff. Okay. Okay. Workshop. Oh. I'm not allied to the settlement. I don't see any settlement. All I see is a little workshop. What the hell are you talking about?
General Atomic's finest. Thank you very much. This should be fun.
Really?
Yeah. That is now.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Are you sure there isn't someone more suited to all this?
Well, maybe. Okay, so I gotta go back to here. I guess. It'll take me like 30 feet back or whatever, but maybe I gotta try to talk to somebody?
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Oh, here we go.
Didn't you ask the Minutemen for help?
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders, but honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days after Quincy. Bad business, that.
Want help or not? Getting lectured? What's the trouble? Minutemen are back. I always like to find out.
Is there something you need my help with?
Whew. Yeah, I'm damn glad you're here. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks. Stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like
So, Corvega Assembly Plant. Should I ask them to join? Should I kick their ass? Should I say I'll do it? Should I say I'll take care of them?
Will you be willing to join the Minutemen once I've dealt with those raiders?
Well, we'll certainly give it a good long think. People have gotten used to not being able to count on you folks. It's not going to change overnight.
Fair point. Codsworth tolerates you. Well, you can suck my ass, Codsworth. So where am I going now? I have no idea. Combined Bluff. Let's see. Rocket. Sanctuary. Museum of Witches. Is it witches or witchcraft? Witchcraft. Okay, so let's see.
Think we'll ever see the Minutemen again? Who knows? I wouldn't count on it if you asked me.
Corvega Assembly Plant. There. That gives me a whoops, that's not what I wanted. Gives me a what do you call it? Marker on the map. This one maybe? I don't see any old assembly plan there. Okay, I'm guessing that that's gotta be it then. Maybe it's always over there, but... Everybody, yeah, what? I was like, where the hell is Codsworth? I have Piper. She runs a newspaper there in Diamond City, and I have another one. Oh, what is his name? That's my companion. It's just kind of slow with this thing. I wish I could just like store it. Maybe I can. That I don't know. Ooh. Maybe this is something. Okay, so. Oh, bitch. Reload. Always reload. Anything on the ghouls? Nah, I don't care about it. Table knife. Bottle caps.
Well, he certainly doesn't need that anymore.
True. Bottle caps and ammunition. Always good. Wait a minute. There was something here. Oh. Paintbrush.
Picking up hostile light.
Aw. Did the poor pair of woolsies die?
Oh, what's all this?
Little punk ass bitch. Anything? No. Go away, Codsworth. I won't take the duct tape. Nah. Wait a minute. Okay. Watch. Must be this way somewhere, I guess. ¿Qué hora es? Okay. I'll hit about another 20 minutes or so, and then we'll call her good for the day. Here, Golsey.
Mr. Guppy!
Aw, did you die? Nothing. Of course there's going to be a ghoul in here, right? I guess not. Yeah, I don't care what you shoot at or whatever, butthead. Am I going the right direction? Thought I was. Okay, so let's check the map here. Bedford Station cleared. Data. Kill the raiders at Corvega Assembly Plant. Oh. Oh shit, we're not too far then. Let's go a little bit to the west and then straight south. West. I see. There's that, like I said, it kind of looks like a cell phone with a colored solid square on top. You can also get, you can get a, what do you call it? Wolf with armor as one of your companions. Starlight Drive-In. I hear ghouls. Here, ghouls. Oh shit. What was that?
Picking up hostile light side. Ooh!
No kidding. Bitch! Are you attacking my robot? There you go, punk. I don't care about any more at. I will take the bottle caps though. If I got any bottle caps. No. Cogsworth. I'm leveled up. Oh, that's, well, I'll take one, I guess. To see if it does anything. Whatever. Okay, so where are we going? Direction. We're supposed to be going heading south. Is that... That must be it. That big building there, I'm guessing. Yep. Oh, shut up, Cosmos. Discovered Lexington. The nice thing about this is it's not specific to a building, particular building or whatever. So if you discover an area, it just teleport you to some point in that area. So you don't have to quote unquote discover the exact building. Ooh, I see a light over there. Oh, can't go in there. Mystic Pines. Let's see what's in here. No, I don't want a plastic pumpkin. Anything of use here? You get pretty stripped down once you get. No, I don't need a table yet. Ooh.
Boarding now?
Don't know what those are, but. No. I guess you can't shoot the windows out, darn it. And we'll go back outside. Now where in the heck am I going? Still gotta go south and then west when I hit the road. Oh, before I do that, get some food here. And then we'll quick save. Okay. The good and bad thing about the quick save is that it always saves in the same slot, so if you wanted to go back to a specific point that you had not yet saved, it's not going to do you any good. But while you're in an area that's really dangerous or whatever, it's always good to quick save at a certain point. I hear you. I doth not see you. Oh. Well, I was trying to help the guy. I didn't realize he was Raider Skunk. Or I would have shot and killed him too. Bitch. Ha! Thought you was bad. Weird. Okay. Whoops. Wrong one. I'm going to call it here for the day. Whoops. It's not what I wanted. I wanted this quick save. There. I'm going to call it here for the day. Confirm. Quit. Alright. Swap screens here. So here in about 15-20 minutes. I mean my chat on the Discord is always open, but in about 15-20 minutes I'm gonna get everything ready to start the movie. So thank you for hopping by. I appreciate that. And